Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I know some of you have expected to upload a full stack ML app part 2, but today I have a critical focus on Hadoop, which is helpful for data scientists and cloud engineers alike. Now, it is a legacy system. It made all the impacts in 2010, but in 2005 there are so many similar tools, but still it has its own base and mouse. Let me show you. Now, why to learn Hadoop? Basically, Hadoop is actually a foundation for all the tools that we see today. It could be the AWS, Spark, Hive, Presto. It actually teaches us how distributed storage and MapReduce work together, which is a core for modern cloud data platforms. So this means it's going to teach us distributed storage and distributed processing. And as you can see, many of you have wondered, is it still relevant? I will show you with a LinkedIn proof. Now, it introduced scalable storage, and initially what ruled was RDBMS, but the disadvantage is RDBMS stores only till a particular gigabytes. But in Hadoop, you can actually extend this to petabytes, which is the main reason it was made popular in 2010. There are a lot of data generated and we need to store all kinds of data, not only structured but unstructured too. And also not only text but also audio, video, images alike. Now if you learn Hadoop, you are going to learn the engine behind the engine. Well, it's nothing but you are going to learn how the processing, how all this cloud works. Now, despite the cloud dominance, it was still used in large legacy systems like banks, telecoms, and also on government and secure on-premise systems like in defenses, where they do not compromise their data on third-party cloud providers, and also in some academic and research institutions who has a large data storage to maintain, not database. Since database is not helpful, they shifted to Hadoop. Now learning Hadoop gives you insight to how platforms evolve. And on the right you see a LinkedIn post. This was about today. As you can see, you still have jobs on Hadoop, PySpark or Hadoop, PySpark developer, like that. The demand is still on, but the roles have changed. So make sure this is just a basic, but Hadoop isn't obsolete yet. Now what I'm going to cover today? Well, of course, I'm going to cover how to install Java 8. Oracle is not going to help for today. Now I'm going to refer you a new website, which I'm going to mention this in the description. And for setting up the Hadoop 3.3.6, I'm going to mention this in description too, and Winutils again in description. Check and make sure you download the entire zip folder. And I'm going to edit 4 XML files and 1 command file. And I'm going to verify with web UI on the local host 9870. And finally, I'm going to run this on WordCamp job, which is part 2. Now this is how the folder structure of Hadoop looks like. As you can see, in bin you are going to replace with Winutils 3.3.6 bin, so that you have that function and you are going to replace it easily. Then for Hadoop, this is where all the 4 XML files and 1 CMD file is going to be replaced. And for data, we are going to create this with full permission to the users, with a name node and data node to be created, and which name node has to be formatted in the command HDFS name node - format. And a main rule to define the paths of a Java and Hadoop is kindly don't have any spaces, or don't put your folders on a folder where it has strict and stringent permissions. It's going to affect the Hadoop and its processes very severely. Now if you try to save this like this, if you try to save like this for first one, officially it's going to work. But if you try to save it like this, the command prompt or the Hadoop program itself will take till program as it the path and files Hadoop as the value, which is going to destroy the program in its entirety. So kindly don't do that. Don't have any spaces. Kindly place them in a folder where you have no permission errors and where you can freely access them. So that's my kind advice. I tried this and I faced the error, so kindly you don't repeat that after this is done. So these are the components of Hadoop which I am going to install: MapReduce, HDFS, yarn, and common utilities. And yarn is what I said, distributed processing. HDFS is distributed file system. Now these are the configuration files to be modified. It's going to set up a URI which is for core.xml, and as you can see on Java home, this is going to be set at Hadoop env. You are going to set this very carefully. For yarn side, there is additional localhost edits to be done. And finally, at MapRed and HDFS, we are going to set up a replication, and also we are going to set up a MapReduce framework. It's simple, but you have to set up it very carefully without any errors on the XML tags. And finally, for word count logic, we are going to set up a new class for mapper, a new class for reducer, and we are going to run them on a main and make sure we get something for mapper and reducer like this, and we are going to display them on a different output file, and we are going to derive it on a command prompt. Now this is going to demonstrate how distributed text processing works, how much the input scales. Now let's move on to implementation. Go to Google Chrome or any browser you are comfortable with. In that, open Microsoft JDK downloads. Yes. Yeah. Go inside this website, first website. In that, go down till you reach OpenJDK 8, because this is the only JDK version that Hadoop supports in full. Go to this link. There you see this Adoptium terminal releases. In that, go to latest releases. I have some time. Go to JDK LTS. Choose Windows. Click on this. It's going to take some time. Don't worry. Go to F drive and save it as normal name. Okay, this is installed package, so no problem. Yeah, I already have. Let me replace this. Let me open the volume. There you can see this one. Let's open this. Try to install it. Just read the license agreement. You can accept it. Well, do for all users. If you want to install just for you, you can specify it here. It's your wish. And also, there's one change you have to do. Make sure you create a new empty folder for Java 8 like this. After it's done, browse. It should be showing somewhere. Let me check. Okay, looks like I have to go to F drive. There you go for Java 8. Exactly there. Just go to next and proceed to installation. It's going to take some time. It's been 4 minutes. While this is installing, try to install remaining 2 of the software which are necessary for Hadoop. One is Hadoop itself. Try to install the binary. Yeah, this one. Go to this link and try to download here, this one. While this is happening, go to Winutils. Yeah, this is the link. It's going to take some time, don't worry about that. Go to this website and try to download the entire code base. That is, download this zip and try to store it again on a F drive. For JDK and Winutils, you can store them on any drive, even on C drive. But for Hadoop, don't try to store on C drive because it's going to receive a lot of permission errors, and which is not great for running the whole process in Hadoop. It's going to take some time. Let's wait. Well, funny enough, it seems the OpenJDK 8 was installed, so I will try to close this. Let's check. So as you can see, this everything related to JDK 8 is installed, so you have no worries about that. And for Winutils, try to extract not the entire code base. Let me go in. You know what to extract? You have to extract exactly this one. This one, yes. And try to copy this bin. Cut the bin away because we are going to delete this, since this is going to be memory waste. Push it here. Okay. Well, this is the folder which has to be pushed because you are going to replace the Hadoop bin folder with this folder for Windows native purposes. Now let's wait till Hadoop gets installed. While this is happening, try to go to edit system variables. Okay, this one is enough. Go inside, go to this environment variables. In that, go to this Java home. Okay, I already have that, but you have to go to like this, go to this PC, go to this F drive, and go to this F drive, go to this. That's it, just select it, that's all. While this is happening, try to change the path. I have already installed, but let me show you how it's done. Go to this PC, again same process. Java 8, point to bin. That's it. Just make sure everything is done correctly. That's all. And also there is one thing, it's going to take some time, so let's wait. So you remember what website we have installed from OpenJDK. It's a very safe website that even Microsoft recommends it, so no issues. Even Eclipse supports this, so you don't have to worry about viruses inside. You can perfectly run it. Let me open the command prompt normally and try to run. As you can see, it's Java 8. It represented as 1.8.0_452. That's how it's done. It took few minutes. Just try to install it here. Let me open it. Oh no, not this one. There is another file that's yet to be downloaded. This one. Okay, I hope I installed this on a proper, yes, I installed this on a proper path, so no issues. let me check. So as you can see, it was here. Since this is GS file, try to extract to Hadoop 3.3.6 here. It's going to take some time. Make sure you install WinRAR again if you have expired license, or if you have WinRAR in paid version, you can just follow the steps I made. Let's wait, it's going to take some time. Meanwhile, let me get out of this website. Let's close this command prompt. You might face errors like this, but that's not a problem. You can close this and you can see this Hadoop to be installed here. I have to go inside. Most of the edits will happen in etc. Now, as I said, let's perform the bin replacement. We have this Winutils bin, cut from here and paste it to, where is it? Yeah, you can paste it to here. Yeah, just place the files in destination, and that's it. You have Winutils with you. Now, after the replacement is done, make sure you create the data folder. In that, go inside. Make sure you create the two folders, which are namenode, and the next one is datanode. And then you have to do the changes in security settings. Go there, go here, go here, allow for full control, apply for full control, then click OK. After this is confirmed, click OK. That's it. And also you can test it with by running the commands, but for now just make sure you set the paths correctly. Oh, there is one more thing you have to change though. But before that, as we already checked with Java, we have no problem. So what we have to do is just make sure you copy the Java home. Okay, what's the error? Okay. Well, I clicked the wrong one. Not for account. Edit environment. Yeah, this one. This one alone. Go here. Go for this one. And then go for the Java home. Then click this. That's it. Click OK. Then go inside the like etc. Open this in Visual Studio Code. If we have Visual Studio Code, it's better. Otherwise, you can use Notepad to edit the variables, which I am going to edit now. Okay, make sure I get all the access. Okay, I still have some time though, so no issues. That's not an issue. Let's see. Okay, I have some extra minutes, so it won't be the issue. I have to do the things fast. Go to Hadoop env.cmd. They replace this one. That's it. And to test it, let's go to the command prompt cmd. But not yet. There is another change you have to make. That is, make sure you have Hadoop home like this. Okay, there is some edits need to be made. For that, let's get out of here. Yes, go inside the bin and make sure you get the property address like this one, and also make sure you edit them correctly. Here we have Hadoop home, no issues. There's one change we have to do though, that is we already made Java bin, we have to make for Hadoop bin like this. Make sure you do it like this, and for Hadoop bin make sure you do it like this too, so there won't be a problem. After everything is done, make sure you test this in command prompt cmd. You can run normally as usual. Let's click this. As we can see, we got the version correctly, so the process is done in its entirety. Now the next thing we have to do is edit all the 4 config files. Now for that, go to etc. Okay, we have the Visual Studio Code open, so edit all the things as per. Now for core side, try to enter this, not this one. It's funny though. Yeah, something like this. And make sure, well, but there is a mistake I'm making. Find this out until I type the value by keywords. Have you found? Well, that's none other than property, and of course the indentation error I faced. Now let me show you. You have to move this here, and you have to end the tag correctly like this, so that you won't face the error in this tightly coupled architecture. Now after this is done, make sure you do it for this. Now I have already done this. It's very easy. What it means, for replication, it involves copying the set of data, just only one data, since there is only one PC to do the Hadoop operations. For multi-PC, the replication could be 2, 3 or more. And for name node, I have made sure I have given access to all users, especially full control to it. So that's how it displays. File, make sure you enter the /s. There you enter the address of a name node and the data node. After this is entered correctly, make sure you check whether I did this correctly. Now mostly it will be /, but I don't suggest you do that. Make sure this is /. After this is done, make sure you enter for property, no, not this one, property, name, map, reduce, framework name. After this is typed correctly, make sure you, funny enough, for value enter yarn, not this much. You don't need to enter all of this. This one thing is more than enough. After you entered this, make sure you go to no, it's moving. Make sure you entered this. Now for property, property, enter the tags correctly, because that's how the Hadoop understands and communicates to the local host. Now enter for resource manager. There you enter for web app and for address. Now this is for name, and the value should be localhost 80, not 88, 8089, because at 8088 the Java runs, and at that time if you run, you're going to face a lot of errors on the node manager, so don't do that. And for property, no, not this one, make sure you enter node manager aux services. After you enter this aux services, make sure you try to end it here and try to put a value around it. It's a MapReduce shuffle, of course, and it ends with property. Now this goes for node manager, aux services. Make sure you enter like this. MapReduce shuffle class. In that you are handling a shuffle. Now at value you are calling for shuffle handler and you end with property. Make sure you wrote all the tags correctly. If you don't write any tag, if you miss any tag there, you are going to face a lot of errors. I tested this different ways and I'm sure. Now try to run the command prompt again, not with this. Try to open the CMD again and open run as administrator so that you have access to all the processes. Now click for start-dfs and click for start-yarn. This is how it goes. Make sure you minimize all of this. There couldn't be any problem there. Let me run JPS. Well, looks like namenode is failing. Let me check what's the error there. There is one thing I missed. Well, that is nothing but we haven't formatted the namenode. Without formatting it, it's just a normal folder with nothing to add. After the formatting is done, the Hadoop recognizes it and it makes sure that it adds the meta files and then the magic happens. Let me show you again. Let's run this command again. HDFS name node format. Let's wait. Well, it's okay. That's not an issue. It's all done. After that, try to run this again. And try to run yarn as well. And try to run JPS to check the status. Well, all the four is running. So we are safe to go to the local host 9870. Let me go to the local host 9870. It takes some time for namenode to initialize, but that's not an issue. And that's it. We got the web UI as we wished for. Now hope you learned how to install Hadoop. Now after this is done, make sure you check with different things. You can browse the file system. It takes some time to refresh, so that's not an issue. As you can see, it should show you like this. If you do it with Java 17, it won't even show it like this. But there is one thing left to do, that is to create a Java program with a word count. There is a different Java program we have to write for word count to make sure the Hadoop recognizes it and runs it properly. And you don't stop with only testing the HDFS. You can go beyond and test that 8089 cluster. If that works, well, congratulations, you got the HDFS that is working and the yarn that is working. Both of them has to work so that Java program runs. Now I have a surprise for you. Well, it's a bonus, it's unexpected, but I have to show you since you watched till the end of this video. Now if you want to know how to install R and RStudio, I will teach you how it's done. Let me show you. Now first close all of this. We don't need all of that. Let's go to this. Well, instead of R project, just go to RStudio. This itself will guide you what to install. For RStudio, it will show you what to download. Now it might look like this, but try to download the free version, or you can straightly download this, whatever is better for you. For that, it shows you download and install R. There you can download R for Windows. This one, click this. Let's save this as here. It's an application, so it's not an issue. While this is happening, let's try to install RStudio for Windows. Okay, I downloaded this twice. You can install this here as well. Replace this. Let me go there. Okay. Let's go to the F drive. There you see the R 4.5.1 Win. I have opened this. Let me see. Now this is where the downloading of RStudio done. Let's go to the setup. Don't click this again. Don't click this again. It will take some time, but that's not an issue. It should be English. Study this license. And don't try to install this on C. If you want, if you have free drive, you can do that. Otherwise, I would not suggest you to do that. It's going to fill a lot of memory. Create a new folder and then go out and create for this one. Go to browse. Don't go somewhere like this. Go to F drive. Browse from here. There you go for 4.5.1. I guess 1 is enough, right? Why more? Let's put next. Yes, install to that folder. That's what I'm telling. Install everything except the defaults. Desktop shortcut is good. Let's do that. It's going to take some time. Meanwhile, let's look for RStudio. Well, it will take some time, but that's not an issue. Let me go down there. It's installing very fast. Let's click RStudio again, or let's wait for it. Installation seems to be done, I guess. Now let's go for RStudio. After the installation is finished, what we are left with is selecting a correct file for that. Well, I wouldn't suggest you to go to C drive. If you have a lot of empty memory on it, you have no problem doing with C, but I will always prefer other drives other than C, because it's going to be like overload the entire drive, which is not good for the computer. So let me go to the browse. Let me go to this PC. There I will go to this new volume. There I click on, oh no, not this one, RStudio. Now I will install this. Well, I could have done that, but I have to wait though. R is installed in its. The installation is complete. Let's finish this. Okay, let's go to the RStudio again. Click somewhere. Click this. It should not open the default. If it opens, we have a problem. Oh, it looks like it opens the default, I guess. It's not an issue. Let's go to the inside RStudio. I try to run this application, and as expected, it's asking for specific version of R. So let's go to not RStudio, outside, go to R4Y1 and click this and open and click on R. After you clicked it, it's going to display as the RStudio. Let's wait. And that's it. You got everything running.